1.25 million chicken wings are consumed every Super Bowl Sunday. I'm Khalil Muhammad, aka DJ Draft Pick, aka Wing Specialist, aka your mama's favorite DJ, whatever you want to call it. Either way it goes, I'm looking for the best wings in Dallas. And before we get to that, like, comment, share, subscribe. We got to get it out there. Episode 1, King of Buffalo Style Wings, Wing Castle, Lewisville, Texas. Let's do it. And I'm here with the king of Buffalo Style Wings, Chef Corey, man.
What's going on?
How you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm good, man. In the big house today, man.
The big house. Since we're talking about the big house, how long you been in the restaurant industry?
25 years. I started in 03.
Okay.
You know, not always had, you know, always been a business owner through, but, you know, owned restaurants back in Alabama in 2003 to 2008. Decided, you know what, let me see if I can put me a wing castle back here in Texas, you know, just kind of give them that flavor. And, you know, because I'm a wing connoisseur, so open up here in 2020, and you know, here we are.
Why'd you even get into, one, cooking wings, and then wanting to own your own restaurant? How'd that come about?
Man, that came about, you know, eating, you know, fried foods and stuff like that, and just, you know, wings was one of those easy things for us to do, you know, so we got us some drums and some flats, and
facts.
You know, we actually was battered up and put in some flour and stuff, so I was like, you know what, man, forget all that flour, we do these things naked. So I just, you know.
How did you get into cooking?
Basically just watching my mom.
Okay.
You know, growing up as the only son, you know, boy in the family with 2 sisters. What else I'm gonna do? I'm in the kitchen, you know, either outside, I'm in the kitchen. So I learned from my mom just watching her, and it kind of inspired me. So it's like, we open up in a restaurant.
You keep calling yourself, and like I said, you gotta believe it first. You keep saying King of Buffalo Style Wing, and we talking origin stories.
Got you.
What is a Buffalo Style wing?
It's one of those wings where it's a 3-step process.
Okay.
And the thing what makes our Buffalo Style wings different, we wash them first. We pluck those feathers. You don't want to go nowhere. You got feathers on your wings when you sit down and eat. I mean, we don't want to do that. So, but we'll go this route. So we do that first. Then we season them.
Okay.
So when we season the wings, we drop them in a cooler, and we let them, you know, marinate for 24 hours. But everybody ain't gonna take that time out to do it because, you know, it's a passion. That's why I want to learn. That's why I went to cooking, because it's something I like to do and it's a passion. So if you don't like to cook, or you don't want to be cooking wings every day, and you don't have that passion behind it, and that you really want to make a great quality wing, that's what makes it so different. Because I take our time, and we put a lot of love into what we're doing for us cooking.
What is your favorite part about being a restaurant owner?
Man, you know what? This thing is tough. You know, I don't have you know, I got some favorite parts of it. You know, you can look outside of it, but at the same time, man, it's a hustle every single day. You know, the thing about it is you got to grind, you got to hustle, and you got to execute. You know, I have those saying inside the big house. You know, my Castle Lounge, whatever. That's where we at now. We're in the Castle Lounge, the big house. Everybody, if you don't know, full bar. You know, here we are. Those are some of the good things about having my own. You know, being a restaurant owner. You know, you can have things like this whenever you want to. You know, you want to be able to entertain people, and that's the part I like. I want to be able to entertain, a good vibe for people to come by. You know, that's why I like being in the restaurants and starting a restaurant. So those are the good things about it. You know, but it's always anything that's good is always gonna be work behind it.
That's real. That's real. So I'm gonna put yourself in my shoes real quick. So I'm gonna explain a real quick predicament situation. So I'm a young gun coming up. I love food, and I've always had a passion for ownership. So I want to take it upon myself to own a restaurant. 2-part question for you here. So one, is having a lot of money a misconception for owning a restaurant? Like, do I need a lot of capital up front to own a restaurant? That's the first part. And then second question is, what's one piece of advice you would give to me as an up-and-coming restaurant owner? Like, I don't own it yet, but if you could give me one piece of advice, what would it be?
You don't need a whole lot of money to actually start a restaurant. If you're not gonna work it. So if you get in there and you work it yourself, you ain't gonna need all that capital, because you are your capital.
That's real.
You know, you can be able to go in there, instead of you paying 2 people, you pay yourself, you only one. So put in the time and the effort to go in there and work it yourself. Now, if you don't want to do that, yeah, you're gonna need 100 to 200,000. And the one advice I can give you to the restaurant itself and being in the business, always go into something that you like, that you got a passion by. If you don't take risks, you always do a 9 to 5.
let's start down here. I'm gonna try this one first. So let the people know what this is.
The Bama rub. You know we gotta
Roll Tide.
straight from Alabama. We
Okay.
know we gotta have the Bama rub.
Okay.
That's our #1 seller
Right.
in the house.
I'm gonna try this one first, y'all. Let me try this real quick. First touch, I will say, mad crispy. The and then the rub is everywhere. You know, sometimes you get a dry rub, it's kind of light in terms of the flavor, but I'm gonna just bite into it. I'm talking too much. Oh, y'all hear that crunch? Did you hear the crunch? Chef Corey.
What you think that's here for?
Chef Corey, this is the first wing, y'all. Super crispy. The outside, the texture is it's just perfect. Like the flavor is just mad flavorful every bite. The chicken itself can taste seasoned. Like, you know, some people season the outside of the wing and you can't really taste the flavor of the chicken itself. It's really, really good. I'm gonna put this one down because I got a whole bunch of chicken to try, but I don't know if this one is gonna top this one. This is fire.
That's
is
the
crazy.
one that, you know, that's a 3-step process in that one.
Okay, we'll get to that 3-step process in a little bit. All right, next wing. What's this right here?
Oh, so on this one, this is a new flavor we got out. You know,
New flavor.
that's a new flavor.
Okay.
So, you know, the king of, we started out with 20 flavors, so now we got 30. So now this is almost topping the list, dude. So we have a spicy honey garlic.
So we mixing like the sweet and the heat together.
Correct.
Come on.
With a garlic flavor.
Okay. This one I'm gonna do the flat test, y'all. So if y'all don't know about the flat test, I'm gonna tell y'all. So what you do is you bite this in right here. So this is what you do. And first off, this is a very sticky wing, I will say that, which is good because, you know, the sauce is sticking to the fingers and stuff. So I'm gonna try this out. Flat, you gotta bite the bone right here. So once you split it, you get 2 wings. You feel me? I'm gonna try this part right here. I ain't gonna lie, Chef Corey. You gonna have to tell us how the hell you get these wings this crispy.
Oh.
The texture is perfect on every wing. It's so fire.
And you know, that right there does, what we do with those, we fry them a little bit crispy. Everybody like the wings. I don't like wings soft. Me personally, I like for my wing to be crunchy, so whenever I bite into it, I can taste that crunch and also get that flavor. So, and whenever I bite into it, I can just pull it off the bone because it's crispy.
That's real.
It's not one of those things where it's stuck there, because if I don't cook it long enough, it's just, the wing's just gonna be stuck there. The meat is gonna be stuck. So
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. A lot of y'all come to restaurants, and I don't know if this is like a compliment or like a diss to a chef, but like a lot of people ask for their wings to be fried hard. This is a fried hard wing. You don't have to come, for my fried hard wing people, you don't have to come here and say, I want my wings fried hard. Chef Corey knows what the hell he's back there doing. Let's get into the next wing, please.
That's our spicy 24 karat. It's a honey gold.
24 karat magic in the air.
Okay. All right, man, another flat test. Let's see. I ain't gonna lie, I like that one.
Yeah.
It's very tangy, but it's like,
Got that mustard tang.
come on, man, it's sweet, but it's still got that spice to it as well.
Correct.
As you can tell, I've been telling y'all about the crispiness. It's just perfect. I don't know how you frying these. I feel like I perfect the chicken at home myself, but it's never, like, I ain't gonna lie, the consistency with you is what you have. Like, every wing is consistently fried perfectly. No lie, y'all. I'm telling you, this wing is fire. I ain't even gonna let him introduce the next one. I'm introducing it because it's my favorite wing. So, correct me if I'm wrong, Chef.
Go ahead.
This is the spicy garlic parm, right?
Correct. That's also a new flavor.
This is, if you ever come, tell them you need that draft pick special. I get the 6 spicy garlic parm. This is so fire. Can you please explain this wing and how'd you even think to, like, because you know, normal people be like, I'm gonna just do a garlic parm. What made you want to spice it up?
Well, the thing with garlic parmesan, you can either do them wet or you can do them dry.
Okay, yeah.
And I tried it with just a regular liquid, you know, hot, you know, wet, but I want it dry. So I said, you know what, let me go to my Bama rub first. Bama rub wasn't really the hit for it because it wasn't that spicy. So I went to, I was like, you know what, I'm in Texas.
Yeah.
Let me drop that Texas dry heat on.
Okay. That makes sense.
You know, and let them try that. And then with that garlic parmesan, so let's see what it's hitting for.
All right, here we go, man. Here the crunch test. The real ones know. Y'all know this is the best wing in Dallas. Spicy garlic parmesan. I think it's really good, but the spiciness just takes it up to a whole nother level, man. And it hits you on the back end, like, pause. We ain't on that, pause, but it hits you on the back end. You bite into it, you get that garlic parmesan taste, but then that kick, it gets for sure. This is fire, man.
That's made with butter.
Really?
A lot of people don't know that's made with butter. So I'm gonna give
Really?
y'all the recipe.
Okay,
You want that?
Okay.
I can keep it, but you won't never be able to duplicate that because I make the Texas dry heat from scratch. My sister does. My sister Tanya.
Hey, and the last time I was here, my brother said often duplicated.
Never imitated.
Come on, man. If you get your 6-piece, you got to get your fries. But it looks like you got variation in fries. What kind of fries are
A
these?
Cajun fry.
Okay.
And then also we have a Cajun ranch and cheese fry.
Okay.
So basically we have 4 options.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we only have 2 sitting out here. So basically we can do a cheese Cajun fry with just cheese on them.
Okay.
On like this, or then we can just do it with ranch on them by themselves, just ranch and cheese Cajun fry. We have, you know, the fries that we have here with the ranch and the cheese on them. So people love our fries. You know, you'd be able to get that flavor in a potato.
Okay.
You know, and I don't eat pork, so that's why I don't do bacon.
Come on, man. No pork on this fork. Me neither. Me neither. Man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If I'm being honest, these fries been sitting here for quite some time, about 15 minutes. They still crispy. You know, fries tend to get soggy. If I take this home, about a 15-minute drive, the fries are still good. How do you maintain the crispiness of a fry?
I get a crinkle cut style fry. So basically, crinkle cut holds in the heat a little longer than, you know, shoestring fries or something like that.
Okay.
So basically, it depends on the quality of the fries that you actually buy. You know, and when we fry, it's fried in clean oil. We change our oil every day. So, you know, it's all about, you know, putting out that great quality of food and material to be back there to cooking with, you know, the right kind of oil, the right seasoning, because you got to fit everybody's taste, you know, and fries is my biggest thing. I can go somewhere and taste their fries. Their fries are good. I know everything on the menu is good.
But wait, Chef telling me people ain't changing their oil back there?
Here at the big house, we changing our oil. Whenever you know you can go to different places and you see that this chicken is dark, it has a black bone in it, no, they're not changing their grease, so you can look at the fries and say, hey, you know what, man, them fries brown.
Yep, facts. That's
know?
real.
They fried twice, you know, but those golden brown fries, you know, cleaned.
Do y'all see that, man? And I have to talk about that chicken and waffle first.
You know, chicken and waffle is here now. That's
Yeah, you gotta get right with that, brother. Talk to us.
You know what? The thing about this chicken and waffle, it came up, and you know what? I know the fair is in town, so you know what? I said, let me give him a funnel cake. Give him one of these waffles that would taste like a funnel cake, and throw some, you know, our famous chicken strips on top of it. You know, you can either go to chicken strips or you can go wings on it. But you know what? The best way to get that chicken and waffle is to actually just put you know, got 3 chicken tenders up there, a fluffy waffle that's gonna be that we actually deep fry. You know.
Wow.
Oh, these are deep fried chicken and waffles.
I don't know if I ever had a deep fried waffle.
Hey,
Let me see. I'm gonna get the fork for this one. We gotta try this out.
You can put a little syrup on it.
Okay. Yeah, let's get right. Let's get right.
That's some syrup you want to drop on it. And
Let's see. First off, I want to talk about the shape of these tenders. Like, that's a good shape for a tender.
you know what? Them tenders are actually hand cut.
See, y'all different than wing guys, man.
Yeah, this is not something that we take out of a frozen box and cook. No,
Yeah,
these are
you cannot duplicate that. Do you hear that?
no, these are hand cut from breasts.
And then the waffle is still crispy. This is crazy. Didn't it look like it got syrup at the bottom already? Like,
No, that's our famous butter.
But look at the butter. Look at the butter. Let me put a little syrup on that thing real quick.
I was gonna just put it on one. Taste it without the syrup first.
Okay, well, without the syrup.
Without
first.
the syrup.
Okay, so I'm gonna taste this one without the syrup first, and you know me, I need the combination too.
Combination, yep.
So, let me see. First, I'm gonna do it out the syrup.
Man, that's a nice crunch. What you think? I'm gonna let you finish and swallow that one first.
I ain't gonna lie, I've never had a waffle that crispy. Like, it's the crispy is just the word of the day. But this right here is next level. You can forget the syrup and still have a good meal, seriously. But if you get the syrup, it's gonna take it to a whole nother level. I gotta take one more bite. Yes, listen to the crunch. 3, 2. There's no gas. This is one of the best waffles I've ever had in my life. All right, y'all. Now it's time to grade. If you come and get the Castle Combo #1, don't get no other flavors. Get these 2. I sent you. A+. A+, y'all. No jokes. A+, both flavors. Bama rub and spicy garlic parm. And listen, for the people for these I'ma give, and it's no shade, Chef Corey. Don't be on me now.
No, I love it.
Don't be on me.
Hey,
I'ma give these a C. This might have been the lowest grade, but it's no shade. I just personally, I wasn't really messing with it as much. The sauces that I've tried is not one of my favorites. This though, I'm gonna go with a B plus because, not saying that I don't really like mustard, but the tanginess is kind of like, it's good, but it could, to a person that's not really a mustard type of person, it may not be necessarily that good. But I think that it was a very good wing and it was very flavorful. And I like the sweet mixed with the heat. So if you're a sweet type of person and you like heat, I would definitely go with this one. But by far, those wings I told you first, A plus, these B, these C. Enjoy the Cajun fries, I do. But the ranch and cheese fries, I'm gonna get these an A minus, and I'm gonna get these a B plus. Cause I like fries, I like the Cajun fries, but it's just like these cheese and the ranch takes it to a whole nother level. Giving everything a grade. The waffle, I'm gonna get a waffle about, I give it a B plus. Only reason I give it a B plus is because I think the flavor itself is definitely there. Like I said, I've never had a waffle this crisp. Matter of fact, let's give it an A minus. I'm gonna boost it up. I'm gonna boost it up to an A minus. The tenders, let's just go with a B on the tenders. We in the trenches, baby. You already know.
Before you get to them trenches.
Come on, we in the big house kitchen, baby. So look, gotta ask you, Chef Corey.
Yeah.
What does a day-to-day look like from you, from opening to closing, just being in the kitchen? Talk to us. You put that on.
You put this on right here? Time for beers. Man, on the day-to-day operation in here, man, we got all our sauces that we prepare every morning. You know, teriyaki, barbecue, the Dragon 911, our jerk, our sweet and sour, our spicy honey garlic. You know,
hey, pause. Sauce is prepared
every day,
morning?
every morning. So we got them all right here, man. You know, sweet and sour. You know, a Dragon 911.
That look hot, y'all.
Hey, that's it. In the council, in the big house, you always got a dragon standing out front of the council, blowing out fire. You know that's got to be hot. And we got our pictures here. A lot of people that know what they use these bowls. Sauce bowls.
Yeah.
Garbage, trash. We use it. Makes it real simple. So this is our prep table. Another prep table. We got the famous ranch and cheese.
Okay.
You know, we get all this set up, and so this is basically your man cave right here, where you just gonna sit in here. It's like a machine. We ain't got robots yet. I am the robot. You know, they got to kind of come up with something, man, and make these things. Just cook this chicken, you know, by itself. So we have to. You know, drop us a 6-piece or 10-piece down.
Okay.
You know, let them cook for about 15. You know, because we like everything crispy.
Exactly.
So, but on a daily basis, and just here, the 100 and 150 tickets on an average day.
Okay.
You know, we go through probably like 9 to 10 cases a day, which it's not much, but on a day-to-day basis on the weekend, it's not.
How many
too
wings
bad.
are in a case though?
It's 246 in a case.
You just said y'all go through how many cases?
We go through like 8 to 10 cases.
And you said that's not a lot?
That's not really a lot.
Compared to who though? What do you mean?
I mean,
like a Buffalo Wild Wings or something? Like what do you mean? Compared to who?
We don't really. I don't compare ourselves to anyone. The whole thing is, to me, it's not enough.
Okay. Hey, I got a question for you. As a chef, what's the greatest compliment you've received?
Whenever I go on all these different sites, like Yelp, for example, man, and just kind of read some of the comments that my customers leave me, those compliments they give me on how great the food is, and I thrive on that, but just for us, me being a chef or just me being self-taught, it's one of those things where I don't really hear that much because I'm behind the scenes working, so I don't really get a chance to get those compliments because I don't think I made it yet.
I think I know what the greatest compliment is. You might have said it earlier. You said when a person smiles while they eat your food, that's really all you need to know.
And a lot of times that's what I do. When I get through cooking their food, guess what I'm gonna do?
You're gonna look.
I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna walk around to the dining room and making sure they smiling while they eat because I want to know. So that's one of the best compliments, man. It hits different.
For sure.
When I know I can go somewhere and then you are actually at your table smiling and laughing and talking.
Okay. We've mentioned multiple locations, possible expansion with fish and things of that sort, but what does expansion, like what does the future look like for you?
Well, you know what, expansion it's already started. And we just did additional, part, which is the Council Lounge, have a full bar lounge now where people can actually come in and vibe with us and watch TV with us. So that's one of our expansions, and now we're looking at some other properties right now that's on the radar that we're probably gonna do a Wing Council Cafe. You know, we're gonna bring that concept to you.
That's fire,
so
Chef.
It's in the making.
That's
so.
fire. So I feel like even in interviews with like artists and, you know, DJs and creators of that sort, they always like to ask, what's the pinnacle of success look like for you? So if you asking me, I think looking on the outside looking in, you're super successful. But at the same time, like if you had to hang your cleats up today, like what else do you have to accomplish on that bucket list to say, you know, I did my job. I did God's work. Like, what does the pinnacle of success look like for you? Like, if you looking down at the mountaintop, I got 5 locations in different cities, different states. Like, what does that look like for you?
If I could buy it 10 times over, that's how I have to buy it 10 times over.
I love it.
And you know, just looking at it, yeah, you know, you can be real successful. You know, just have 2 or 3 locations. But if you really want to look down on it, you know, look deeper into it, you know, I have to be able to find successes. You know, I can buy whatever I want 10 times, and that means success to me. If I can only buy it 1 time, it ain't success. I ain't made it yet.
Okay.
But I want to continue to grow and keep growing, so you know that success can come, because the only thing it does is it's only gonna do is move up. You know, if you put all you got into it, your passion behind it gonna make you climb that mountain. You know, it's hard going up a hill, but it's easy coming down.
Come on, man.
You just
Come
gotta
on.
you gotta keep climbing.
Chef Corey, man. It's been a hell of an interview, man.
It has, man. I
Hell of an
appreciate it,
interview.
man.
We appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
King of Buffalo Style Wings. Come visit them.
Peace out.
Lewisville, Texas. We out.
In a minute.
All right, guys. I'm here with Chef Corey, man. And people are telling me you went 4 for 4 from the field on the wing flavors today. Is there anything you got to tell to the people back home?
Oh man, you know what? Hey, that's a good day. I'll go 4 for 4 today. Hey, I done a great day that day. So hey, it's a good thing. You know, when you go 4 for 4, you can't go wrong, man. You know.
Y'all heard it here first, man. 4 for 4. And listen, y'all need to like, comment, and subscribe. We're tapped in. Worldwide Wings, episode 1, King of Buffalo Style Wings.
Best wings in the city. Come get you some.